Hi, welcome. We're gonna start in child's pose today. So taking a nice wide-legged child's pose, big toes touch. Settling in for 5 long, luxurious, deep breaths. Find a fall into yourself here. As you find this nice child's pose, using the resistance against the floor with your hands to press yourself back a little bit with every exhale. Option to take the hands wider if you're looking for a bigger stretch, or sometimes that comes with taking the arms closer. Depends where you're tight in your shoulders. Keep breathing. Take 2 more breaths wherever you are. On your next exhale, gently roll up. 2 options here. We're gonna come to cow and create a cat-like spine, your cat posture, and then come right back down to child's pose. Lifting back up and going through it again. Or coming through cow, cat, tucking the toes, taking a moment in downward dog. Yes, and then coming right back down. So it's gonna be 1, 2, either child's pose or downward dog. Take it right back down. Okay, here we go. So either cow, cat, back to child's for a moment, and then roll it right back up. So finding this like flowy sort of connection, letting your breath be the guide. Don't think, just breathe. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale through cat, take it back to downward or child's pose. Breathe. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, child's or downward. Release. Inhale, cow. Exhale, take it back. Drop the knees. Inhale. Exhale, take it back. Let's do 1 more for good luck. Inhale. Exhale, release it back. Gently, wherever you are, coming to hands and knees. Good. Flipping the hands now in towards yourself. Finding a nice rich wrist stretch here and just sway side to side. Shoulders are on the back. Gaze is facing downward. Maybe start to make little circles, putting a little bit more weight into the tops of the wrists. And then the knees. Breathe. And maybe take the circles to the other way. Real nice and gentle. Good. Flip the palms forward. Come to sit on your heels. And find a nice wrist twirl, outer, coming to the outers. Take your wrist and circle them outwards. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my God. And then inwards. And then outwards. Take them in. Good. From here, gently take your hands behind you, about where your feet are, and then gently press your chest forward. Look up, option to drop the neck, the head back. Finding a nice curve in the spine here, breathe. Gently come. We're going to come right into a rabbit pose. So I'll demo it first. So all rabbit is you drop the top of the head. Top of the head wants to come to the mat. Take the hands on tops of the heels. And then gently lift your buttocks up, trying not to move your head too much away from your knees. And that is rabbit's pose. So let's gently get there. Find a nice dive. Plant the top of the head down. Grab onto those heels. And then gently come on up. Coming up just enough, you feel a nice, gentle neck stretch. Breathe. Maybe adjust the knees to get a little closer to your head, but do so with control and ease if you like. Take one more big breath in. Gently exhale, roll it up. Oh, wonderful. We're going to come back onto hands and knees. We're going to shoot that left leg nice and high in the back of us. Hips width, or you want to be as high as your hips, and then hips are square. From there, point the toe. The other foot can either be top of foot or tucked, whatever's more comfortable for you. Now we're going to lift the leg a little bit higher than hip height, and then gently take it down to your left side, keeping your shoulders nice and square. Press the mat away, good. And then from there, lift it up and back, come to home base. 3 more. Take it over. Take it back. So your core is nice and engaged here. Moving nice and slow through space. 2 more. Down and around. So you're making a nice semicircle here. And down. And take it back. Feel nice and long. And gently release that knee down, other side. Press the leg back. Check in with your hips. Are they nice and square? Then point that pretty little toe. And then semicircle down to the right. And home base. And I'm hitting a plant, home base. Good. 2. And back. And 1. And back. Good. Gently release. Maybe take a few sways. Your option to take a couple rounds. A cat-cow here. Breathing. Gently coming back into your cat-cow. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, press the hips up, downward dog. Walk your dog out nice and easy. So pressing the mat or the ground away. Fingers are spread, hands are really rooted down, wrapping the triceps in, pressing the hips up and back, and then driving those heels down. Breathe here. Take one more big breath in. Gently release back to the knees and come into a seated position. Legs cross, sit up nice and tall. Good. Let's take a few side stretches to the right and to the left. Here we go. So plant one hand down, take the other over the ear. Breathe. Checking in. Shoulders are on the back, chest is nice and open. Take it over when you're ready to the other side. Yes. Breathe and take it over. Let's flow for 8. Boom. Come through the middle. Boom. And middle. Feeling a nice, like, pause of air as you come through the center. Feeling the space. Yes, you're passing through, but you're also taking a moment to feel completely centered. I like to bounce off a little to feel momentum. 3, 2, and land. 1, bring it through the center, find a nice forward fold. Dropping the head, the neck nice and heavy. Ah, yeah. One more big breath in. Good. Come to lay on your back with knees bent. Ooh. Good. Hands, arms can come by your side or come into that cactus-like position. Now either we can take the hips, the knees up into the chest and dip them down to one side, or option here to take your right leg over your left, like eagle legs, and then gently take it over to the right. So right is over left here. Ideally, you want your back nice and on the mat, but we're working, right? So also, this is a little intense. Always bring blocks, books, blankets, or pillows under that thigh. Feel a nice left hip stretch wherever you are. Take 2 more big breaths here. As long as it feels good, you're doing it right here. Gently come through the center. If your legs were crossed, switch them out. And then take them over opposite side. So if your shoulders really want to be grounded down. So if you're like twiddling over, if you're teetering over like me, I want to recenter myself and then work from there. Take 2 more long breaths here. unravel your feet or your legs if they already are. And then we'll sum it up today with happy baby. So bringing those knees into the chest, letting the legs spread, and then reaching for the outsides of your feet. Open those hips. How are you doing? Maybe stretching one leg straight and then the other. And if you like, rocking back and forth, giving that lower back some Surus love. Flexing, activating the feet here. If you aren't able to reach your feet at any point, taking straps, if you don't have straps, scarves, maybe little blankets, and just taking them around the foot, and then feeling that tension can help build strength and flexibility. I know I need them for a lot of stuff. Take one more deep breath in. And on your next exhale, let your body just go nice and long. Take a huge stretch. Reach above you, reach below you. Feel the stretch coming through your fingertips all the way down to your toes. And gently bring the arms by your sides. My back's getting wrinkly. Stay right there. And we'll wrap it up today in this laying down position. So we'll take one hand onto the belly, the other onto the heart, and gently close the eyes. Releasing any tension from your jaw, your face, period, your eye sockets, top of your forehead. I always have wrinkled. Your ears. Option to take a butterfly or a bound angle pose here. Let it go. I invite you to stay here as long as feels good. It's important that we practice this gentle yoga. I think it's even more important than going to any power yoga class. Taking it easy and slowing down. It's a beautiful thing. And I leave you with that. I'll see you next time.